It's June 22nd, 2022. This one here I got a call from a lady. I guess her husband used to call me to maintain the air conditioner. It sounds like he's no longer around. So she wants me to go by there and check it, make sure it's okay. Seems to be working all right. Just wants me to give it the once over. So, Miss Molly, somebody said your helicopter. Oh man, Miss Molly, who's on your helicopter? So we'll go by there and check it out. Go by there and check it out and see what's going on for the lady. Check the filters, make sure the fan's working okay, and check the charge outside. Check the condenser, make sure it's not dirty. I get a lot of guys ask me about cleaning the condenser. I mean, if you use that condenser cleaner, you gotta make sure you get all that shit out of there. Make sure you really rinse the shit out of it, because if you don't get that condenser coil cleaner out of there, it'll rot the coil out. I've seen that happen before. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give it a good cleaner with the coil cleaner. Yeah, you don't rinse that shit out, it's gonna shorten the life of the unit. I'd rather just use water, to be honest with you. Unless it's super dirty, that's different, but gotta watch that. If you do use that shit, you gotta rinse it out for a good half an hour and keep rinsing and rinsing and rinsing. You still get more foam and more foam and more foam. Most guys won't get all that shit out of there. And it's not good for it to sit in there, and that shit just gets caked in there and eat at the copper. Believe me, I've seen it happen. So, if you're gonna use coil cleaner, you gotta rinse the living shit out of it to get that stuff out of there for quite a few different times. Just a little tech tip. If you use water, I mean, you don't got no chemicals going in there. It's got its place. It's got its place. Not on every job I wouldn't use it. Helicopter type. Looks like Miss Molly in helicopter. Someone sent me that thing in the mail. Go along with Mr. Grinch and Jed Clampett. Good old Jed Clampett here, Ma. I just want to check the wet bulb in here. So have you been running the AC? You have been?
No.
You have not?
Not this year. No. Last year, yes.
Yeah, and just spray those mini split filters. Put that right in the sink and just spray it, and it'll come up nice and clean.
Yeah.
The mini split filters. Yeah, it's perfect, just like that, yep. Alright, so we'll check the charge on the bigger unit outside.
Okay.
I'm just getting my wet bulb inside here so I know what it is. Yeah, I remember working on the system before.
Yeah,
I think I've done capacitors or something on it. All right,
well,
so 65.
I have I have slips. I found them. Well, I had them last year, but for some reason or other, it didn't work out. And
you've been in Florida now?
No. I've been home. What do you mean? For the winter time, I don't go anywhere for winter. I don't. I'm here.
Alright, 64. Alright, I've been here before. I changed capacitors and whatnot for the guy, and I think I might have added gas to it at one time or not, but she's got clean filters inside. I checked the filters. 36 is a 3-ton. 6008, so that's going to be R22. We'll check it. Charge is probably going to be, I'm not sure. $65, oh, we gotta check the, we're 64, we're 70 degrees. 64 wet bulb inside, 70 degrees outside is 21. Superheat, if it's got a piston. 21. Drinking age. Right, this thing's got an ECM motor up above the garage. Oh, there it is. Bitch. He's a tough one, Mom. I gotta use my phone today because my other thing needs charging. You guys see that? 60. Look at our superheat. See our superheat at 31. We're gonna be in at 21. Remember? So we're gonna need a little loving on it. Coil don't look bad. The outside coil here. Let's try putting a little gas in it. Gonna give it a little, how you doing? See, we're not far off there, see it? Just gonna give it a little bit. We don't need much. Give it a little how you doing in there, and don't need much. Yeah, the phone's not the greatest. My tablet's being charged in the truck, so. See, it's R22, we're above 60 on the suction. The way the systems are put in around here, I mean, they got inadequate returns. That's why the suction's so low. If you had better suction, it'd be 75 or so. If you had the proper returns. See the superheat dropping? We're looking at this 60.6. We see that start to drop. We know we're starting to come back with I'm gonna give it a little more. Keep an eye on that 60.6. We see that start dropping a little bit. We know our charge is getting close. See, we're 60.08. Supposed to be 21 on the superheat. We're pretty close right there. We're gonna let it run and let it stabilize and probably be fine. Superheat within 5, subcooling within 3. Got a problem with this high side pressure gauge. It doesn't seem to want to zero out for me anymore. You don't want to overshoot it. Put a little bit in and let it stabilize. Give it a little bit more. See, with 60.04 there. Give it a little more. Now, you don't want to put too much in. You want to kind of regulate it, so you don't want to flood the compressor. If you're putting it in as a liquid, which I'm doing as a liquid. If you put it in as a gas, it's different. We'll try that. Keep an eye on this right here. That's the suction line coming back, the return coming back from the evaporator. Yeah, superheat there at 22.6. As this drops, that'll come down. Suction at 64 is fine. They said it's the way the system's put in, inadequate returns. That's our superheat. That's what we're setting it at. Setting it with. So it's got to have a piston in it. If it was a TXV, we'd be setting it by subcooling, but I believe it's a piston. You can tell when I put a little gas in how it's acting and shit, if it's a TXV or not. Alright, so 21 on the superheat is what we're shooting for. 59 on the suction coming back. See how it's dropping a little bit? Let it run for a while. Might come down some more. See at 6. Right at 21 there. You know, it's a target superheat. Doesn't perfect. I mean, to get it close, it's good. We'll leave it right there. 170. That's good head pressure for 22. It's not bad. 20, 20, 20, 21 on a superheat. We're good there. See how it's starting? It's right there's good. 21 was our target, right? We're good. Our coil's nice and clean here. Not dirty. We're blowing out with the air. That's what we want. It's a Weather King, which is a Ruud. There's different ways of checking the charge. You could check the split, the delta split inside. If you're 15 to 20, that probably means the charge is fine. There's different ways of checking it. I think last time I was here, hit the coil good with a hose. Close to the house here. I don't like that. Wake-a. See how it's sweating? So we want to. This should be a little warm, just a little warm to the touch. This, you want to see this sweating.